Hello, I'm your superhero critic, and I'll stay super as long as you stay awesome. And it is once again Friday the 13th. So let's dig into another one-shot comic with Friday the 13th, Abuser and the Abused. The cover showcases Jason and our comic's main character, Maggie, in a lovable embrace, with Jason choking the life out of her while she bleeds from the stomach. Abuser and the Abused, suggested for mature readers. Nah, I had no idea it would be for mature readers. Do you know what you're picking up? We begin with our main character, Maggie, pleading for her life as we see her boyfriend, Steve, punching her in the face as she monologues to herself.
Steve hit me again. Hit me until I was dizzy. This is the 23rd time he's hit me. And I swear to God it'll be the last.
We see that Maggie is constantly teased at school, often being bullied for her bruised and black eyes, of course building her anger and sentiment and trust of people, which the adults in her life, from school counselor to psychologist to priest, all blame her for her personal actions. Hashtag victim blaming. When Maggie gets home, she is instantly treated like shit by her drunken stepmom, who tells her to cut off her shitty music. ICP is not shit, Mom. You're just not down with the clown enough. As she goes to her room, she gets the look of someone who has snapped. Maggie then calls her boyfriend to pick her up as she pulls a knife from her bag, and her stepmom finds the hard way that she has snapped. As the next panel shows Steve picking her up, with both of her parents have been gutted by her.
Trust me, Steve. I'll make it worth it.
First you can stab me, if you know what I mean, and then I will stab you. But not the way you're thinking. Our dysfunctional couple drive with Steve, questioning Maggie why she has blood on her face. The two arrive at Camp Crystal Lake, and Steve is freaked out at first until Maggie takes off her shirt and taunts him with the boobs. When in doubt, boobies out. Maggie seduces Steve, but instead of pleasure, he is met with pain as Maggie stabs him in the gut, taunting him and kicking him in the face. Steve continues to struggle while begging for his life, while we see that Jason is behind both of them. You get a stabbing and you get a stabbing. Stabbings for everyone! We get a full-page spread of Jason looming over our happy couple, Maggie screaming while Steven is trying not to die, but it is short-lived when Jason slices him in the arm. Maggie claims it's her job to kill Steven as she stabs Jason, to which he just backhands her before setting his sights on her.
Die! Die! Die!
That is one angry woman. Please take the knife away from her. As Maggie slumps away heading to the car, she thinks she's fine, but Jason has other plans as he picks up the fucking car and flips it. Maggie is okay, but gas is leaking out of the car as she crawls out of it. She meets Jason face to face, but only long enough to light the gas in order to blow up the car. That car went boom. Maggie seems hurt as Jason looms over her, making her beg for her life, explaining that the two of them are the same and that she is just like him. But Jason doesn't work well with others as he pulls back and he decapitates her, with our comic ending with Jason dragging her headless body through the river. This comic is pretty good in my personal opinion. I personally love the artwork, and the story is very cut and dry. However, within the comic there's actually a bonus mini comic based on the Lost Boys, but we're not into that, so just sticking with good old Jason. That being said, happy holidays and happy stabbings. I'm your superhero critic, and I'll stay super as long as you stay awesome.